Alright, let's see about this stream. Hopefully it works out just as good as any of my other streams. And while I'm at it, I might as well just get comfortable for a few seconds to adjust my sounds so that it's not overbearing. Alright. Azeroth at War. A new private server for all my VOD watchers and potential people who are joining in. I will say that this server is a very interesting take due to the nature of how this server runs and it works. Now, as we can see here already, there's a lot of races to choose from, and including some that will have sub races that go with it to sort of expand on a little bit of everything. As we can see here, I believe that they'll work it out over time. So maybe these textures will be changed and a lot later, but there's still a lot of things going on with this server thus far. Far as I understand anyway. As we can see here, some sub races do not have female counterparts yet, so it's definitely probably in the works. But the server has caught my attention due to not only the Necromancer class and their take on the Necromancer class, which I might do later, not sure yet. I kind of want to play around with the server before I do anything to do yet, you know. I guess I could, but at the same time I kind of want to mess around a little bit on this server before I make any of those kinds of, you know, decisions. So yeah. And I am in the deciding phase on what I'm going to choose and what I'm going to do. So, but yeah. So we'll I'll get everything sorted out here real fast and get everything in the right space and all that other fun stuff. Okay. May get some of my stuff moved around a little bit on my other monitor to keep tabs on a little bit of everything and all that kind of jazz. All that kind of jazz. Oh. All right. What am I wanting to do? What the question of the day? What am I gonna play? I don't think I'll do the Dark Troll. They look a bit weird. They look a little bit weird. Ice Trolls are pretty interesting. I'm surprised they don't have the female one. It's pretty much just a normal troll female. But I guess they want to do some unique stuff with it, which I understand. I do like the Worgen is using the old Worgen model. I think that's pretty on point with how it probably should be. I'm not casting, you know, shade at what retail has done with the Worgen, but same time, kinda am. I kinda am. Look, you even have the broken female That's crazy. They were able to do it. I will say some races in this on this definitely kind of lean towards a certain class you should play, and I believe it's for flavor. But you can see here with the Draenei, it's not normal Draenei. It's the broken, which kind of makes sense. But the server is unique in the style of how it plays. It plays towards Warcraft 3 and the books and the RPG. Yes, the tabletop RPG. So things are a bit different in the way that it plays based on those types of on those ideals, you know. So they keep you guessing in a way. I believe the world has also been altered and changed and edited and stuff like that to accommodate what it says they are in the books, rather than what retail WoW's lore has been given and all that kind of stuff. So they kind of peel around. They just kind of like go around it, essentially. Which is a good way to do it. I ain't gonna lie. It is an absolute one way to go around and go about it. And I fully agree with that. Because I think that's how it should have been. But, you know, that's how it is. You know. But each race here has their own storylines and all that kind of stuff that goes with it. That way you have a sort of idea as to what you're getting into, essentially. So it is classified as a role-playing realm. It is very small right now. They do have a dedicated small fan base that it is what it is. You know, it is small. Turtle WoW started out small, and I'm hoping that they get, you know, popular just the same as Turtle WoW. The only difference is that this is actually on a rather the Lich King client rather than the classic plus client that Turtle WoW has done. So it is definitely a bigger space to work with, a lot more room and stuff. So yeah, they're all ideas and possibilities and stuff, but yeah, you can see with some of these classes, these races, I mean in general, it is they offer pretty much the type of stuff that you would see probably realistically inside inside this universe. And I would say that the Draenei would probably be good ideas for rogue classes, mostly because of the increased stealth effect. And outdoor movement speed increases, that makes probably stealth walking a lot fast. Well, not really faster. I mean, there's like a 30% decay in movement speed when moving around in stealth. Hmm. Uh, kind of am tempted to do rogue. Decisions to be made. Decisions to be made. It's like the female ogre. It's pretty funny. Doesn't make too much sense, honestly. But hey, breaks of the game, right? Ugh, hard decisions. I'd also like to try out Naga, but I don't know. There's a lot that I want to try. You know, tons of stuff to try. Though I think the Maka Hall is kind of weird. I think they could have chose better textures for that, but I'm not a designer. I ain't no designer, so no designer here. So can only give opinions, right? Silly. Very silly. But the Wretched Elf, I believe the Darkfallen. Yeah, so the Darkfallen and the Wretched Elf pretty much have Blood Elf racials, while the Qualdori don't. They don't have that. I might just do Draenei Rogue. Might just do Draenei Rogue. Very tempted. Just because the increased stealth effect and the movement speed outside probably does pretty good. Let's see. Or I can do Hunter. No priests because they're cut off from the light, so they can't really be those. Could also do Murloc, that's a fan favorite in the game series, for sure. For sure. Though I ain't really too positive about what kind of armor they can wear. I know the clothes are kind of stretched on them, but I can only imagine they only go so far. I don't know if helmets even work with the Draenei. Or if it's just gonna like turn into hoods or something. They do have some customization, don't they? Customization. I think I'll go with that. Really no horn style. Any facial change? Yeah, there's some facial changes. And hair color is pretty much bands. The bands that bind. The bands that bind. That makes sense. I think I'll go with that. Alright, let's see what the Draenei have in store. See how their starting zone is, because I think they got a custom zone. Draenor, the Fall of Shattrath. Well, now, that does make for an interesting start. Though I don't think they were broken during the Shattrath siege, but my interpretation of the lore is probably off. Let's get everything set up. Unbreakable Shadow Shield. Move that there, take that off, move that there. Alright, Exarch, what we got? For the greater good, we in Shatrath had to stay behind, take up arms. We must buy as much time as possible. The orcs have already reached the upper levels, looking for at least one survivor down below. Every little counts. Orcs are slaughtering, kill 8 warsong brutes.
I can help you find many things.
I don't think Shatrath looks like that, but hey, what do I know? Like I said, things are a bit different on this server. Already, I mean, a custom zone like this, pretty interesting. So what we got here? We have In the Shadows, reduces the chance that the enemies detect you while stealth. We have Nomad. So after the fall of Shatrath, your race has never had a place to call home again, while outdoors your movement speed is increased by 3%. Obviously Shadow Resistance, and the Unbreakable Shield, which is surround yourself in a shield absorbing 21 plus 13 of your level damage. So at level 1 it can absorb up to, what, 24 hits, hit point damage, so not too bad. Pretty good resistances, especially at a low level, but obviously it should increase with every level I get. Alright, citizen, come with me to safety. We have to gather 5 of them.
Anything you like?
Come along with your friends, go to unexpected lands. Trying to also figure out what model they're using for the female Draenei.
Hello, stranger.
Because I feel like it's a skeleton of its own. It's a unique skeleton. I know that the male, the male Draenei has used the Tauren model skeleton. So I'm wondering if that means that this skeleton is really a female Draenei, but bulkier. Like an actual female Draenei, but bulkier, is what I'm thinking it is. Best way to figure it out is to do slash dance. Because every skeleton inside the game files has a designated race that goes with it. So, the more you know. The more you know.
Like, must remember. Akal Hekta.
Alright, I might have 5. I'll try for one more just in case. Alright. Just in case. Kerpunk. Level 2 get. Level 2 get. Alright, how do they do this? How do they do this turn in?
Survive.
They all just rushed up and disappeared.
Akal
Okay, so I guess they know that it doesn't work. So I'm gonna abandon that then. If it doesn't need to, if it don't work, it don't work, right? Alright. Well, obviously not ideal to already fight this many, but should be still low level. Should be alright. I can also make use of the shield. I can absorb up to 34 damage. It doesn't seem like I need to. I'm worried about it then. Alright. Got a bag. Hatchwork chest. cloth. Not really ideal, but hey, armor's armor, right? At least it works. Clothes do work. The clothes be working. So one thing about these,
Hello, stranger. So
that is definitely the one thing about these custom servers. They use custom races like this. Sometimes they do the bare minimum, so to speak, and they don't do the armor very well on the models. So most of the time it's either a placeholder armor piece or just nothing. No changes. Invisible. Because I've seen that happen on a lot of custom race servers where they just have invisible clothes because the armor does not work with the model if it's not already in the game files. And I can also see who's all online so far. I believe this is all on the Alliance side. Maybe. Could be both. I'm pretty sure it's the Alliance side. It's like 32 people are on right now. Like I said, it's a very small but dedicated group of fans of the server idea and how the server is operating. So I'm hoping that I can do videos on this server and do streams on this server to bring awareness for the server. I know I do have a few Ascension fans that watch my videos and stuff, and I want to spread the ideas that there are other servers out there that are trying to make an effort to break through, you know? Like Duskhaven. When Duskhaven officially comes out again or opens their server back up, I am doing videos on that just to spread the awareness of that server's existence. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Like I said, this is pre-patch. I don't think it's officially released, at least not until July, I think, is how the roadmap has it. So the official server stuff will be finalized and it will start its first quote-unquote patch in July, I think, or June, one of the two. I know it's in the summer, that much I do know. So keep an idea on this. Get an idea on this. I put the server website inside the description of this stream, so that way you can sign up and join in on all this. All it is a Wrath of the Lich King client that's been customized. Uses the Chromicraft data, server data. So it is pretty up to date. It is the most stable core for Wrath of the Lich King. So there might be bugs that I'll run into and all that kind of stuff, but it's still technically still a work in progress. They just left their beta May 2nd, so I'm a bit behind, but still, you know, it is just starting out. So if you are like an early bird or want to do early bird type of stuff, now's a good time than any. I don't believe they're going to delete your characters when the game officially releases, so you got that above everything else. So you can one-up on a lot of people who start early. And I am starting early. I think I'm going to do a few hours of this stream. At least until, I believe, 10 o'clock my time. So, let's see. Using my time, it is now 8:41. So I'll be streaming for probably like another hour, 20 minutes or so. fighting 2v1s is not ideal as a rogue. Especially when they hit as hard as they do. I don't think I got any potions that drop off these guys, so I might end up perishing here. Unless I can get some quick damage and dodges in. Would be nice. Too close. Too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. That is for sure. That is for sure. I like how I can just pull the demolishers with my throwing weapon. I think that's funny. Easy way to avoid. An easy way to avoid confrontation. No trainers yet, so a bit annoying. But I do notice that there are mobs actually spawning in, depending on where I'm at in the quest, I think. I think they're being spawned in due to a command. If said quest is finished, it spawns in these gladiators. Because there's gladiators down there that I didn't see before. Wish I had stealth right now. I can just sneak past everything. Oh, I was hoping to avoid it all. Not this time. What is going on? What is going on? Got a new headset and I'm trying to work with it. Trying to work with this new headset.
What? You come back. Live another.
Alright, Exarch, where are we going? Oh man, they didn't make it.
What? Peace for you. See you.
We have to run. And teleported us to Zangarmarsh.
Light. Must remember the light.
Yeah, remember the light. Okay, so I can get my trainers from here. Where is... There he is. Rogue trainer, I need to talk to you.
Must not give up.
Let's get everything here.
So long.
Pickpocket. Let's ensure strike next to the pickpocket ability.
We survive.
Alright. Playing fast for the sake of playing fast.
What do you need, stranger?
It's my
You
turn.
survive.
Oh.
Peace for you.
They want me to go out and hunt for food. And Zangar. Which is really just Zangarmarsh. Which is really just Zangarmarsh. Yeah, those freaking cretins. Probably able to see me still. Which makes no sense, because they shouldn't be able to see me. They shouldn't be able to see me. Now I'm starting to think. Does it actually work? Does the racial actually work? Or was it a lie? It's supposed to reduce the chance of being seen. Damn thing turns around on a dime like that. It makes me think it doesn't. Bruh. It's quite literally constantly turning in my direction. Makes it hard to sneak up behind it. I mean, it kind of does increase my movement speed. I know it's like by 3%, but still. 3%, and that just makes me sneak around at what? 30%, so 27% reduced movement speed? That's not so bad. That's pretty much a 1-up against all the other rogues. Ah, there's an invisible barrier. They don't want me exploring too far out. What secrets are you hiding, Server? What secrets do you hide? Kind of weird seeing Zangarmarsh like this. But I suppose it does make sense. Though, the floating mushroom bit, not really sure where I get that from. Where we would get that from. But, yeah, that's a lot of chaotic energy, I guess, contributing for all that. I got crit twice. Man, this one ain't screwing around. This one's not screwing around. I don't know if it's gonna let me go close to that temple or not. Or whatever it was called. Some sort of shrine temple thingy. That's in the middle of Zangarmarsh. That you can capture the flag with, I think it is. In retail. Alright, one more Strider. Very unnecessary that it catches me and stuff. Damn things catch me lacking all the time. I call Hector.
Must not give up.
Something unexpected happened while I was gone. What do you mean?
Akal Hector. So long.
There you go.
What you need, stranger?
What do you mean if it's me?
Go on then.
Huh? This is not home I remember. Where's Zangarmarsh? What do you mean? It's just Zangar. About a orcish warlock that tore the ward apart. Oh, okay. So is this... Oh, okay. I know where we're at right now. I didn't know he went to Azeroth already. Okay.
See you.
So, this is after Gul'dan.
Lost.
Right after Gul'dan. Completely just wiped it out.
Peace for you. We
Travel to Azeroth using the Rift. Alright, we'll use the Rift. Swamp of Sorrows. Right out the gate, Jesus. A little loud, ain't it? Alright. So they completely redesigned, I guess, Swamp of Sorrows into a sort of leveling zone. Unless this is phased. I hope it's phased, because this takes out a near end game area and swaps it out.
must not give up.
Okay, so we're all scattered around. That makes sense. Scout the nearby for potential enemies. And dangerous world. And they just want us to slay the wildlife around here. So dual wield is level 10. Duelist. Instead of combat, it's duelist. Okay. So we have assassination, duelist, and subtlety. That. Why did they need to make that change? They didn't need to make that change. That's a dumb change. It's not combat rogue anymore, it's duelist. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Very nice hit. Okay, they want us to stay at least in this area. So, if they have made the change to a phased area, you probably wouldn't be able to leave this as it is part of a quest line. I will assume these things. I just don't know for sure. So, I will make assumptions, but no confirmations. Down goes the beast. The crocolisks shall pay. And I don't think they can be skinned either, so that's just because there's no professions yet. So these are all custom mobs. All custom made mobs, so it should be in a phased area. By all these accounts. Potential enemies found. So I'm guessing we're going to see... So if we're back in time, before technically the start of Classic WoW. So this is pre-vanilla, essentially, or post-vanilla. We should be seeing probably the living orc hero, right? That the Horde has to interact with, which is a ghost, so I will... Maybe? No, it's just a Stonard Scout. Just the Stonard Scouts. Which we will know to be enemies because they are orcs. So, vengeance. Oh, we found the enemy. We found the enemy, and we took one down. Alright. We need to dispatch more spiders and more crocolisks. It's curse. Skadoosh. Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Stabby, stabby. Bounce, bounce, bounce stealth. Move in for the kill. Skadoosh. Don't even need stealth for this one. I do like the damage balancing on the server. It's not too hard and it's not too easy. But it's manageable. I think it's the right word for it. It's manageable. Well, the Striders have better freaking finding power than these guys. I just walked through them as a stealth. And it's like, nothing here. Well, that Strider that I had to fight earlier was like, as soon as I got into the hitbox range, just like, I see you. Instant combat. Ugh. Alright. Just a few more. Alright, just need 3 more spiders. Just need 3 more spiders. More spiders. Spiders for the slaughter. Where, oh where could my little spiders be? Wasn't expecting them to be this hard to find. Stealthy, stealthy. Just more stealthy. Alright, I see jaguars. I don't need jaguars. I don't need crocolisks anymore. I need spiders. I need a lot of spiders. Just a few more spiders. We need 2 of them. Big old buggers. Yeah, I see 2 of them over here. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of proper damage. Right. Right. Just right. Just right. I might do 2 starting zones. I think after I finish this one, I'll do another starting zone.
Oh, strange.
Just to explore.
Live. Another.
Find an orcish settlement looking for trouble. And we have 2 vendors
What
here.
do you need, stranger?
And we'll sell these to these vendors. They don't need anything.
Right.
They don't need anything.
Remember the light.
Alright.
Hello, stranger.
I don't have the ability to learn anything else. So now we gotta look for trouble. We have to find Stoneard. Stoneard. We have to hunt down Stoneard. Alright. Man, the Jaguar is definitely pursuing. Really pursuing it. Really wants to get me. How curious. How curious it wants to get me. Now the spider's trying to get me. Sorry, spider. You're not gonna get any bit of this. You ain't got no weapon. Alright, we gotta find Infiltrator Marksman. So, we'll take them by surprise, slay them in their sleep, but first I need to know what we're doing. Return to me once you get an accurate description of the base. So, we're gonna find this Infiltrator. Alright, buddy, what we got? You look like my friend.
See you around.
That's a bit rude. The bastards. I'm Moxon. I've been sent from Northgard Keep to scout out the nearby orcs of Stoneard, which you can see nearby. If you are truly one of the Kumaasha's race, then you should be happy to know that the orcs are sworn enemies too. The bastards captured my wife, Elsa. A Draenei called Vigu? Vigau? Something like that. Is holding her captive in this settlement. I do not know much about the arts of war, but you seem like a dangerous rogue. Think you can free her?
For the Alliance.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. I got you. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. They call me all sneaky like. All sneaky like. Alright. It's been a while since I've been stone art. I've completely forgotten the layout of the place. Alright. I'll walk past the entrance and I didn't even realize it. I took my eyes away for a second. Just didn't pay attention. I see a chest. Oh, I spy a chest. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna take that. Don't mind me if I help myself to the goodies. What we got in here? Garbage. A lot of garbage. Ton of garbage. If I was a warrior, it'd be alright. Or a shaman. One of the two. I'll steal your copper before I steal your life.
Light be with you.
I'm sorry, but Nambundo is male. I'm not.
Light bless you.
I'm not.
Go with honor.
Don't you see the bits on my chest? Quite strange, if you ask me. Alright, we got a dispatch of grunts. We're profiling grunts, apparently. The rest of the orcs don't matter. Did I just get a... Yeah, I did. I got a malachite from picking the pockets. What more treasures could I find? Are they gonna make pickpocket actually good? Is this a hint telling me that pickpocket's actually good? Well, if you're gonna give me a hunk of tough bread, probably not that great. But that's 20 copper per pickpocket. That's actually... Alright. I can get behind that. Alright. Let's see, grunts. Need to hunt down grunts. $30 copper out of your pocket. Pretty good investment. Level 6 now. Should be able to get gouge. And oh hell, what was the other one? I think it was a rank 2 maybe? Something? Nah, I don't know. 10 copper and a primitive rock tool, that's 22 copper, so that net worth was pretty much 32. Oh, and I got another rusty hatchet. Another rusty hatchet. $10 copper out of your pockets. And another 5 on top of it. Some of these grunts save their money, while others do not. Poor investments is all I could say. Another malachite. No copper, but I got a malachite out of it. Which is pretty pointless because they only sell for 15 copper. Moving around all sneaky bricky like. Sneaky bricky like. I didn't mean to attack, I was trying to pickpocket. Apparently it translated into an auto attack. Well, I guess I'm attacking him. Anyways, I started blasting. Anyways, I started stabbing. I just pulled out my knife and I just started snapping. Stabbing. Stabbing left or stabbing right. Stabbing him and them and everyone else therein. No, I gotta return to... Gotta return to the lad. Gotta turn into the lad. We shall meet again in the camp. Feel free to rampage through this place. The orcs deserve it. I suppose so. Especially after what they did to Draenei. Right, let's get a move on in here. Let's get a right move on, yeah. Alright, we'll cut across the swamp. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I believe I stealthed out pretty good distance. Or not. Instantly grabbed the attention of the crocodile. Only going 3% faster than the average bear, and it's still catching up to me. That's not right. That's not right at all. Bites me leg and runs away. Just follow me right into the camp. Right, alright.
You come back.
Well met.
Alright, not alone. Come with me to Stormwind and talk to the Regent, the Lord Regent. You deserve a place in the Alliance. You only need to
Safe
ask for
travels.
it.
Call Hector.
Yeah, we're gonna need some, yeah.
Luck to you.
You need
We're gonna need some friends. Only 5 copper per quest. That's,
be careful.
I feel like that's an imbalance. But what do I know? We'll keep the portal open. You go first. But before I do, I'm gonna sell all this stuff. There we go.
One.
Oh, it's just gonna... Okay. As soon as I turn away, turn around. As soon as I turn around. There's a warlock trader here? But we can't be warlocks.
Farewell.
At least from what I saw, we couldn't be. Right, alright. I guess. Okay.
King's honor, friend.
Not be afraid, most of the guards here. I've been through another guard keep. And know your
Safe
folk.
travels.
Okay. Right. Regent Lord. Hi, Lord Bovar. Hey, Bovar.
Greetings, citizen.
Hey, how you doing?
Need help?
Onyxia.
Light bless you.
So, I guess we're going to Goldshire. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go to Goldshire. I mean, I ain't got no other quests. Ain't no other quests here. Got a harbor, obviously, because of where we're at. And the Blood Elf lands is definitely different. The map is definitely different. That's neat. This is still the same. But got Kazan for the goblins starting zone. And it doesn't look like we get into the Blood Elf territory or High Elf territory. So I'm guessing that's for later. That'll be my guess. I think it's for later. But right now, I guess we're going to go to Gold Shear. But, like I said, just doing the starting zone for this one. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see how the ice trolls start. It's kind of what I want to see too. I want to see how their starting zone is, if they have a starting zone. Kind of want to see if they got a starting zone. And where that starting zone might be. So, critical strike chances with staves and axes. Berserker. Regeneration increase. Okay, so it's pretty much like a normal troll. Just has frost resistance. Alright, let's see. Where do they start? Where are the ice trolls? Ultrac. Oh. Huh. Really? This is all custom. Definitely a custom zone. Huh. Okay, Korak. Okay. So this is pretty much Ultric Valley Frost Trolls? I will assume. Okay, so we got Berserkering, obviously, for trolls. And move this stuff around. Let's see. We got Winter Axe Training. So critical chance increased by 1% for axes and staves. Bow specialization for trolls, obviously. Voodoo Shuffle, that's pretty average. Frost resistance, because frost trolls. And regeneration, 10% regeneration, 10% total health. May continue during combat. So this is just a passive ability. So, guessing it's sort of like Second Wind. How Second Wind works in retail right now, where it just gives health. Guess that's pretty fair.
Go forth.
Alright, let's talk to Korak. The fate of the Winterex. The puny orcs and their so-called horde think they can just come in here and try to negotiate with us after all these years of killing our people. Was it not for the desperate situation we face in, Korak would have smashed them here and now. However, we're both fighting. If we keep fighting both the Frostwolves and the Cursed Trolls, our tribe will surely perish. In order to make the best decision, Korak needs the guidance of the Sohas. Is that right? Sohas. I'm seek him and return to Korak with the answer. So we need to report to the Witch Doctor about if an alliance is a good idea. So we got Shadow Master over there. We have the Shaman Trainer there. And Mage, Priest, Warlock, Hunter.
Hey there.
See, they even have the female trolls here, female frost trolls, but they're not using them.
How are ya?
Not using them. Pretty standard.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Got an ogre down here for a vendor. That's pretty new. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just another troll. Skinning trainer. Winter is coming. Get 5 alpine wolf hides. Yeah. And you're a skinning trainer? But you don't teach skinning. Okay. Makes sense. So... Okay, so all this is custom. That's cool. Pretty nice and tidy around here. Alright. We gotta get 5 wolf hides for this. Alright.
I can't use that yet.
Okay, level 5 to use that. Alright. I guess I'm keeping it in my bag until I can use it. Of course, I'm not going to do that strafe dodge, whatever, dodge, strafe shot, or whatever it is, because I do want to build up the defense and stuff. And get my melee. If I get extra crit on my melee, which means going melee hunter might be viable. To make use of the crit damage. Well, at least until I get my pet. At 10. Oh yeah, I'll probably do a few streams. Every once in a while with the server. Every once in a while at the very least. I think it would be a good idea. Alright, Witch Doctor, where are you at? There you are. Yo. Gorak will receive his answer, but in preparation for the ritual I must meditate. Meanwhile, I got some things for you to gather. Alright, what we got? 3 fallen hawk feathers. Hawk feathers. Alright, where are they at? Okay, looks like they're down this way. Alright, I see them. Little glowing feathers that I overlooked. Fair enough. Shadow Hunter down there. Alpine bear, an alpine wolf, an alpine squirrel. All these critters and fuzzy little things. They're proper dangerous. They're right proper dangerous. Overlooking, I think that's Western Plaguelands. No, I'm overlooking Tearsfall Glades. It doesn't look dead in this angle. I'm sure it is, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, assist in the ritual. Okay, what do you got me to do? Spirits of the ice. Hear me. Falls asleep. Fall asleep standing, dozed off. Fair enough. He has answered. Loud and clear, on our own, we will perish, never to be seen again. Our destiny lies alongside the Frostwolves and the Horde. Return to Karak. And he says, fast as possible, tell him that we need to side ourselves with the Horde. It is the way of Harkoa. If we do not, I fear great peril will be upon us. What is this? As you know, many of our great warriors have fallen in combat against the Yeti. Senzu. He resides in his den in a cave west of here. If you got the courage to take him on and live to tell the tale, he's got a reward for us. Ew. That's actually a pretty good bow. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good bow. Yeah, sure, I can take a... Just, you know, we don't need to do the prophecy right away. We don't need to do it right away, right? We just go over here and kill this Yeti and get a better bow real quick. Where is his cave? Is his cave up top or is it down low? No, he said just west of here. Which is, you know, the vaguest thing ever. Well, the zone's pretty tiny too, so overthinking it probably. Yeah, there he is. Level 4 Yeti. Nah, I'd win. Maybe. He's pretty beefy. He's pretty beefy, ain't he? And he hits pretty fast. I won't say he hits hard, but he hits pretty fast. Oh yeah. Does some solid damage on me. He might actually take me down. How far is his aggro range? Okay, that's pretty clutch. Literally 1%. Yeah, I'll come back for him. You win this round, but I'll be back. Yeah, he hits pretty fast. If he crits, he hits pretty hard. It's pretty hard if he crits. Less than ideal. Alright, let's get the tunic. Because that's leather. I'll take the leather. Yo, 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 boss man. We gotta work with the horde. Where is he? I would laugh if I went over there and he's like dead. Just, oh no! What a twist! Nah, he's still alive. Yo, man, what? You tell him what the witch doctor has seen? Korak will still need to decide? Bruh. What do you mean?
What is it?
Not in life did I know about this place of yours. On our way here, I've spotted some herbs of great interest for the apothecaries in Undercity. Go outside and look for the purple glowing herb, Winter Bloom, as we call it. If you bring me a handful, I will reward you in the name of the Royal Apothecary Society. Okay. So these are items from the Undead sorting zone. Well, those two are. I don't know about the black and leather belt, but
Farewell.
very interesting. Regardless. What's this guy doing over here? Yo. Oh, I guess he's just there for background. Background purposes. Is there another quest this guy's gonna give me? Preferably to fight the bears? Or is he like, nah man, you're good? Yeah, he's like, nah man, you're good. Cool, I'll just take the skinning anyway. Even though I don't have a skinning knife. I'll just take it anyway, preemptively, because that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, he's got another quest. Shadow Hunter. Talk to the Shadow Hunter. Like these winter blooms. They got me out here picking flowers. Why? Why? Why they got me out here picking flowers? I'm a vicious hunter. Hunting and stalking my prey, and they've got me out here picking flowers. Alright, one more. One more. There we go. Alright, let's talk to this guy down here. Is he gonna be like, yo, I need you to prove your worth, kill some bears? Yeah, 4 bear eyes. What does he need them for? Sentry. Sentry eyes. So, he's gonna... In order to find him, I need to make a special potion. Okay, so it's to see hidden. Essentially. Fair enough. See hidden. I need bear eyes. Sure. I don't think bears are, well, actually, no, maybe. I would assume it's their sense of smell that sniffs out things, not see things. But what do I know? I don't do animal research. I don't research animals. I mean, I'm a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd. What am I, a fucking biologist? Skadoosh. Alright, one more bear. Well, actually, no, not even one more bear. Probably a few more bears. Just, I don't think this is a 100% chance to drop. I think it's a 50-50, ain't it? Feels like it, anyway. Alright. Maybe this one last bear is gonna get it. Are you going to give me the eye that I need? I just need one more eye. See the sentry spies. I don't even need the eyes of the bears to see it. I can see them just chilling out in the snow, behind against trees, just residing against trees. 5 to 35 yards. Pretty convenient. Oh yeah. Hack and slash. Chopping at me. Good old Butcher Pete. I'm going around chopping at me. Alright. Dispatch of the Stormpike spies. I really don't need to use it because I can see them pretty good. But, whatever. I almost accidentally targeted the damn guy. He was standing right there. Oh, she. My bad. It's a female. Female dwarf. A female dwarf. Pretty good way to incorporate the frost trolls by utilizing, you know, Altered Valley. Good call on that part. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's one way to incorporate them. Vengeance on the Stormpike. Gotcha. I spy ya. I spy a little spy sitting out in the snow.
Get closer. Can't pass that yet.
If you're going to use camouflage, you might as well wear white. And gray. Maybe a little bit of brown. I mean, if you're going for the tree lines, I guess. I don't think reds will do you any good. They strike pretty quick. Faster than the average bear. I am getting a little bit of copper now. I'll probably need to buy arrows. I need to probably buy some arrows.
It's too far away.
It's too far away. It's too close. It's too close. Alright. Might be able to get this zone done. After I finish this zone, I'll probably end the stream for the day, and then I can pick up on this sometime later. Maybe Friday. I'll be taking a day off of work on Friday because my birthday is tomorrow, and I'll have a stream for that. All right, Decision of the Blood Rager. This cannot go on for much longer. We're literally pressed against the glass. Honestly, I figured, you know, what might be my ideal starting zone for the Frost Trolls would probably be, like, for real, like, no joke about it, but I would probably put in a phased version of Ultric Valley, the battleground, and have the quest line just set up to where you join the Horde and you assault the Stormpike hold there, the Stormpike keep, and just raze it to the ground, and then just finish it that way, and you just walk out in Terran Mills. And then you'll just be sent to, I guess, Orgrimmar. I mean, you go with the other trolls, I would assume. Or even the Undead.
Trust
Black
no
and
one.
built. The decision must be made. In the Horde has meditated. Let's see. Let the puny orcs and Undead know my decision. Enough thinking before I can go smashing dwarves. I expect our new friends to start soon. Okay.
Blood and thunder.
I did not have much faith in your chieftain, but he will make the right decision. Ice troll, but I'm glad to be wrong. I will send word to Farseer Drekthar, Orgrimmar immediately. Till then, welcome to the Horde. This time you take back what is ours from the dwarven invaders, Loktargar.
With honor. Speak quickly.
I will depart for Undercity. The Dark Blade will be pleased about our new allies. I look forward to fighting alongside you in Ultrak. Until then, if you would like to make yourself useful in the Horde, take the road west out the valley and turn north until you find a hooded figure, Apothecary Cregenton. Well, he will make good use of you. I will make my way hastily, so expect a warm welcome when you arrive.
Watch your
Fair enough. And before we leave, we should talk to this guy. I was wondering when he was going to be useful. My bond with the realm of Blonde Somdi is a strong one. I can sense there's trouble out there. Our pact with the Horde has angered many of our dead who fell in battle against those that we call allies. Unless someone lays them to rest, you'll never find peace. Hunter, I can channel the power to send you into the afterlife for a short while. Be willing to do the grim task. Beware, it won't be an easy one. So we have to dispatch of 10 spirits within 10 minutes. Fair enough. Just rather within 10 minutes.
That spell isn't done yet.
I was expecting to just like come in here and everything be all red, hostile, and just all would ambush me and kick my ass. I was half expecting that, honestly. Glad I'm wrong. Glad I am wrong. Level what? 5. Okay, we dispatched of 3 within a minute. So,
Is that yet?
not too long. I think 10 minutes is more than enough.
That's still recharging.
Some people might be a little slow depending on which class they're playing, I guess. Sorry, Ancestor, but this be the right choice. Get my butt kicked. My butt's being kicked. Maybe I'll have to do a bit of kiting.
I'm out of range.
Just a bit of kiting anyway. Alright. Give it a minute, I guess. Let regeneration do its work. Let regeneration do its business. Of course, Berserkering will come in handy. Because I believe the hidden ability does work on this, where it increases the effectiveness of Berserker depending on my HP, and it gets better with the less health I got. Pretty sure. Doesn't say anything about that, but I'm willing to take a guess. Because that's how it does in retail right now, I believe. If you have lower health, it does more haste and stuff. Alright. Let's go back to the waking world. On somebody will have our back for that, but we must be careful with this new alliance unless we forget our traditions. Well, lucky for you, the Horde does not care about your traditions, so you can just keep doing whatever you want to do. Alright. Let's talk to the trainer before I leave. Out the door. Get my stuff here. Track beast. Aspect of the monkey. I'll set that over there. Put this thing there. Alright. So we just need to follow the path out. Okay. Sounds simple enough. Sounds simple enough. %chance to dodge. As it should be. Alright. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I think I know where we're at. We're right behind Undercity. This zone is normally cut off with the ledge, I think. Or there's a mountain here normally. So this whole area is all mountains normally. Okay, so there is a... I was gonna say, do I have to swim? Hope I don't.
I am forsaken.
I am forsaken. Alright, hey, Apothecary. Word got to me of our new alliance, Ice Troll. We will take back Ultrac alongside you. And with your resurrected and strength. Your newly found strength. We would never touch your dead.
Victory
A bit,
is about
foreshadowing, isn't it? Oh, we don't need Gloomweed or... We don't need Gloomweed, we need Broomweed, not Doomweed.
goodbye.
Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Gloomweed, nah. Doomweed, nah. Broomweed. Based. Alright. Gotta keep an eye out for the glowing weeds. Make sure I'm getting the right weed. Gotta make sure I got the right weed. Alright. Grab that. And let's head to Brill, as it tells me. Off to Brill. I wonder what they all added in the Tears Fog Blades. I know some zones have been changed accordingly to the books and stuff, but I'm not sure.
I have exactly what
Fishing supplies. Well, I'm gonna sell that. Wear that cape. Sell that stuff.
Goodbye.
I'm more worried about bag space and arrows, really. Oh, I should probably come here and get this.
What is it?
Leatherworking, yeah. I
Dark
like,
lady, watch over
leatherworking.
What would you ask of death?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's move that over here. Hand-stitched vest. Obviously, all this stuff's gonna be... all good. All good crafted stuff. Except that. That's garbage. By one armor. Garbage. I'll never wear that in my life. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that trash. Oh yeah, some things have definitely changed in Brill. For sure. Very homely. Very homely. Yeah. I do like the setup though. It's different.
What is it?
Very different. A good kind of different. Alright, let's get the skinning knife. Let's get the skinning knife.
Our enemies abound.
So we got a bunch of trainers over here now. For professions. How much is first aid? 1 silver. Oh, I ain't got silver for that. Oh, I ain't got the silver for that. They put lighting effects on the blacksmith? Okay. Sure. Sure.
The shadows.
Yo. I got broomweed here for you. Let's see. I've heard of the recent events, but I did not expect to see an ice troll so soon. Send me back Priggington on your way here. Did you get the doomweed? You hand Holland your flowers. That idiot. I expect such foolishness from an abomination, but not from the member of the Royal Apothecary Society. Broomweed? Hopefully I will find some use for this. Thank you for nothing. Alright, that's pretty funny. Good one, guys. I like that one.
Hello.
Clark. Are you sure? Are you sure? Very interesting naming schemes. Naming schemes. Well, luckily I know the Undead Zone like the back of my hand, so
Our enemy is abound.
this should all be pretty easy. Maggot Eye, Hickory Shortbow. That is really good. Board Officer. Where are the current war zones? Hillsbrad Foothills is the current war zone. So that's designated PvP area. Oh yeah, undead on the server can be paladins, and they're pretty much undead scarlets. So
Now.
if that is not enough to convince people to play this play this private server, I don't know what else is. What else it could be. Alright. Let's get the Embalming Ichor quest. Ichor quest, whatever. Shaman Trainer here. The spirits cry in agony here. Oh, yeah. It's all undead. Duh.
And you are.
And you are. Somebody who's gonna buy a bunch of arrows off of you.
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, I will. Embrace the shadows. Well, not really, considering I'm a hunter, not really a rogue or a priest. But sure.
I haven't got all day.
Yeah.
Do not seek death.
Alright. All these quests. Pretty easy. Okay. Pretty easy quests. Alright, let's go with the first one that I know I'm gonna do first, and that's over here. I don't think I can do Maggot Eye just yet. So I'll go over here, get the dust bats along the way. While I'm here anyway, I can probably get the coarse thread. It'll take up a bag space, but I think it'll be alright.
All day.
I probably won't gather too much garbage.
I haven't got all day.
Okay, let's put that in the bag so I have it. Oh, it's level 6, so we'll kill dust bats along the way. To the Scarlet Warriors. Apothecary Johann. Anguished spirits in the graveyard. Interesting. Those are new mobs. Ooh. Yeah, they added a Church of the Light? I'm gonna say it's Church of the Light. Just a guess. Call it a guess. Ravaged corpses are still here. Any more window setting? Window dressing, as they call it. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Alright, Dillinger is going to probably give me the quest to get the, what is it? Putrid Hands or something?
Quickly.
Yeah, Putrid Tasks, Putrid Claws.
Farewell.
We'll grab those on the way back to town. Since it's pretty easy. I am going to tame that bat. I think it is most fitting for an ice troll. Most fitting for an ice troll. Alright, let's fight this bat. Luckily, I am so good at the game. I am so good at the game.
It's too far away.
Can I pull him without pulling the other bat? Looks like it did. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I can take two one at a time. Well, maybe I can if I do this. Ooh. Rude. It's like first, ow. Second, rude. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Alright.
Out of range.
Out of ranged. Out of range? What do you mean out of ranged? I can cut the load animation by doing that. Oh, I didn't want to fight 2-on-1, but I guess I'm fighting 2-on-1. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no demon hound. I'll skin his butt.
I don't have a target.
Alright, cancel the load animation. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Take you on. Cancel the load. Down you go. I think I'll keep a hold of meaty bat wings. Just because I know there's a cooking recipe that I can grab, but I just need a cooking skill. I'm wondering if Brill has a cooking trainer. I know normally it doesn't, but I'll assume that if they're going to change the layout of Brill like that, they might have added a proper trainer for it. Would be my guess anyway. Skadoosh. Ouch. Rude. Knock me down like that. How rude. Rude people, I gotta tell you. Gotta tell you, a bunch of rude people here. He wasn't rude that time, he missed. Yeah, new window dressing here, and a few quests. Few quests here. Alright, Fields of Grief wants me to get 10 pumpkins. Oh, there's another guy here. What's he playing? Paladin? Darkfallen Paladin? Weird. But sure. Gordo's Task. We'll take Gordo's Task. And what has he got? Does he have something special for me? Clean the 19th Brigade, have ya? Do Plague, collect vials of Darkhound blood, which I can do. Empty crops, dispatch the farmers, the 19th Regiment, find the surviving one. Okay, Whispering Shore. I bet he's at the tower. Or something like that, or before the tower. Well, more quests this region. Definitely a good thing. I wonder if that rare spawned in. Paladin could probably take him on one by one, one-on-one. Wasn't expecting to actually see other people. I mean, there's only, what, 38 people right now? Good many, but nothing low level. Here, anyway. Is the farmer in there? Yeah, he is. Yo. Let's take a tussle.
That spell is
I don't know what he hit me with, but man, he hit me hard.
I can't cast at
It
you.
was a critical hit. Oh man. So he dropped Farmer Shovel and Bucket. Your childish instinct tells you to put it on. Helmets do not look good on this guy. 3 armor's 3 armor though. I see a ship down there. Is that a shipwreck? What's in here? A water barrel? Not worth it. Not worth it.
That's still recharging.
32 crit, jeez. Ragged leather belt. Chain boots. Not necessary.
It's too far away.
It's too far away. Obviously, the pathing is not good at all. That probably needs some work on. Needs some work done. But it's pretty unique having the frost trolls having to work with the undead. I figured they'd just send us to Orgrimmar. But I guess this works too. Farmer's broom. I'm gonna hit people with a broom. Hitting these damn bastards with a broom. After filling their body with arrows. What is that? Clue, case 1. Requires Stormwind neutral. I don't know what that means. Unless that means that Alliance characters can come down here and dispatch the farmers too. And collect it, I guess. Kinda weird. Kinda weird. Alright, more work. Alright.
I'm out of range.
Ah, I see. It is a ship. That's probably where get the Regiment 19 is at. Guess that's that quest line. Can't wait to get custom shot. Make this easier. Bonked. Bonked with the broom. Get bonked with the broom. Smash at this warrior and I can get those 3 pumpkins. Damn, shot in the back with arrows. I want to bonk him in the back of the head with a broom. Swept. Swept away.
It's too far away.
He'd be running by now. At least they don't have swords in their hands. They have to fight with fists. Normally they are outfitted with swords. Pitted swords, I believe, or short swords, something like that. Does an okay amount of damage. I think I need that. I think I'll need that. Linen cloth. I think I'll take that linen cloth. That spell isn't ready yet. Bonked. Bonked. Let's see. I think I'll be ending stream soon. First things first, I think I want to get rid of the rest of the, finish the rest of the Scarlet Warriors, and I'll probably come back to the server. Definitely probably come back to the server. Maybe on the birthday stream. Well, maybe. Maybe Friday. Post-birthday stream. We'll see. I gotta work tomorrow. I hate working on my birthday, honestly. And I'm hoping that it isn't going to be as rough as it was today at my job. So, that's the hope anyway. I've been so drained from today. Working overtime is not fun, especially when you didn't ask for it. Yeah, especially when you didn't ask for it.
I'm out of range.
I never asked for overtime, they just give it to me. I just don't want it. Just don't want it. Well, anyway, I'll be doing my birthday stream probably late, and then I'll probably call off work during the stream. Just be like, hey, just call my job while during the stream, and just be like on speaker, like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna call off. Nah, I'll probably mute the stream for it, and I'll see. I'll go pretty. I don't think I'll go too late into it because I gotta take my roommate to the same job. Luckily, it'd be way too early for anybody to notice me. At least I think they don't notice me when I take days off, and I have to still drive my coworker, my roommate down there. Roommate, coworker, every little bit. Didn't want to fight more than one. Alright, where is this regiment survivor? I can probably end the stream talking to this guy. Just be like, and on that terrible disappointment.
That steel recharge in.
I don't see a survivor, I just see a dead bozo over there. Unless he's gonna get up as soon as I walk up to him. Just be like, yeah, I'm alright, bro. I'm okay, broski. Yo, you dead? Oh, this guy, oh, it's just trail of bodies. Private Dillion. Dylan.
What is it?
Yo, dude, what you doing? If only I died alongside them. Bruh, you're not that undead that's depressed, that's crazy.
Speak quickly.
Redemption. We were sent here on a simple mission. Nobody expected anything other than a scouting party. It was not. It was an entire army. They're unloading their cargo as we speak. Prepared if they will raise Death Knell's rear guard to the ground. But there's still hope in the hills nearby some catapults. Uh-huh. Use the abandoned catapult to throw yourself into the Scarlet Ship and slay 20... Oh, use the cannon to slay. Okay. So it's pretty much like the Death Knight quest.
Remember.
That makes sense.
Patience. Discipline.
For the War Machine, steal 5 crates of supply. Pretty simple. I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight. It was an okay stream. Really enjoyed the server. I'm going to play more of it, though. Probably later. We'll see. I'm going to try to squeeze it in. I might actually do a YouTube series on this, maybe. I don't know. Just to see what people want to see. That's how it usually goes, anyway. And until my next stream and until the next video, stay tuned and peace out.